Tauruses, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy, I'm for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys for your February 15th through the 29th. Love tarot, I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, Taurus, let's get into it and see what messages we got coming through for you. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout February 15th through the 29th. What do we got coming through for Taurus here? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout February 15th through the 29th. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle, and we'll see what messages we got coming through for your mid-month, okay? What do we got going on for the bull gang? Taurus. Energy overall, ooh, you got here an Ace of Wands, very good. You can be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Coming into your current energy, you have the Five of Pentacles. Person you're connecting with is the Seven of Wands, and then the outcome that's present is the Six of Swords. So Taurus, you can be connecting possibly with an air sign, water sign, fire sign. Actually, any sign of the element here is present, okay? So, Five of Pentacles to a Seven of Wands. You're in a position where you're taking flight after you feel pushed out from a certain individual. You may have felt pushed out from your family. You may have felt pushed out from your friend, lover, whatever it is. Because as I always say during these readings, it can resonate to your friends, your family members, or your lovers. So I feel like in the current circumstance here, Taurus, you are really deciding to say, you know what, I'm taking initiative of my life, and I'm not going to sit here and feel abandoned by anybody, especially if they wanted to push me out in the first place. I think you're really going through this phase right now where you're recognizing that if somebody doesn't want to stick around, you are not going to sit around and feel abandoned and feel upset by it. You're going to continue progressing to move forward with that Ace of Wands and creating a brand new beginning for yourself. So with the Seven of Wands to the Five of Pentacles, initially when somebody pushed you out, you felt very abandoned, but now I feel like you're making the conscious choice to move forward and say, fuck it, what's the point of being in this situation feeling left out when I can create a whole new life for myself? Ace of Wands. So you're really looking forward to a new beginning here and changing your mindset versus what it was before. No longer are you feeling abandoned. You are now starting to recognize, well, I guess that was a blessing in disguise because I am on a different path to meet something or create something or find something that's much better suited for myself, okay? So nonetheless here, Taurus, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the person you're connecting with. I'm going to take a look at how they feel towards you. Then I'm going to take a look at how you feel towards them. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome for the second half of February. But real quick, let's clarify what's going on with the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands the person that Taurus is dealing with, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout February 15th to the 29th. Why is the Seven of Wands who Taurus is dealing with? Okay, so we got here Five of Swords, and then this fell out Seven of Swords, okay? So that creates the Two of Swords. Someone made a bad choice, right? Because 7 minus 5 is 2. Somebody made a bad choice on their own. Now, was that choice you, Taurus, or was that choice coming from this person? Well, we'll take a look a little bit deeper when we go over what's going on between you guys. But from what I'm seeing right now, 7 of Swords to 5 of Swords, whoever you're connecting with, they feel very hurt. They feel very deceived. Hence why they're blocking themselves away. Now, this can be coming from a place of guilt or a place of hurt. Like I said, we'll take a look into that in just a second. So, right now, I'm going to go over who you're connecting with. I'll take a look at how they feel towards you during the second half and what's going on with them. So let's look into that. What's going on with the person Taurus is dealing with? How do they feel towards Taurus and what's going on with them, please, throughout February 15th through the 29th? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout February 15th through the 29th. How does the person Taurus is dealing with feel towards Taurus? And what is going on with them throughout the second half here? So we got here a Knight of Swords. Okay, we got here a World card, we got a Wheel of Fortune, a Death card, a Three of Cups, a Ten of Swords, and then a Page of Cups to a Three of Swords. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords all the way to the World card, that's kind of representing whoever you're connecting with right now is definitely looking to enter into a new cycle. They're looking to enter into a new beginning themselves, which is also what you're doing during this current time period. So they could be communicating with a new person, possibly a fixed sign, Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, but whoever you're dealing with here, they're communicating with new people. They're looking around for new people in that retrospect. With the Wheel of Fortune to the Death card, they do feel like whatever cycle you had with them, Taurus, they 100% feel like it's over. They feel like the cycle that they had with you has came to a complete ending, and that they are not even in a position any longer where they are going to want to invest into it. But with the Page of Cups to the Three of Swords, they are heartbroken at the outcome between you both. They are heartbroken about how the cycle came to an ending, and they don't feel like they can take that happiness back that they once had with you, because they feel like all that joy and happiness that they originally had with you is over. So we really got to get into the situation of what happened here. And we'll take a look from both perspectives, and then I'll read that out. So in regards to Taurus's person here, why did the relationship end in their eyes? Why did the relationship end in their point of view? Okay, we got here an Ace of Pentacles, and we got here a Star card. Wow. So whoever you're connecting with, Taurus, they feel like the relationship or connection ended due to the fact that they felt like they were meant to be somewhere else. Ace of Pentacles to a Star card. They may have believed they met their soulmate. They could have met an Aquarian, but they believe who they met, which is what I was talking about here, Knight of Swords to the World card, right? They were communicating with someone new. They found someone new. They believe whoever they met is their soulmate, so they believe this new person they met is the one they're supposed to be with versus you. Okay? In regards to how Taurus is feeling towards this person, let's take a look. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout February 15th through the 29th. How does Taurus feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what's going on with Taurus throughout the second half of the time, or throughout the second half of February, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout February 15th through the 29th. Let's take a look here. So you got here Nine of Pentacles. You're definitely focusing on your singularity right now. You're focusing on honing in on your confidence. You got the Ace of Cups. You got the Seven of Pentacles. You got the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. You have here the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, and then the Five of Cups. So based on how you're feeling towards this person, there's definitely a lot of disappointment when you two initially split apart. When this person did push you out of their life, there was a lot of disappointment here that you were honing in onto. There was a lot of thoughts that were going through your mind, right? A lot of those thoughts could have simply been, was I good enough? Was I enough for this person? Everything that I did for them, did they appreciate me? Did they ever love me? You definitely overthink a lot. So you were overthinking a lot when this person initially blocked you out. But with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, you got to the point where you were on such a strong and steady pace of moving forward and working on yourself that you eventually you decided to say, fuck it, I'm no longer going to be the person who was abandoned. I'm just going to accept this for what it is and move forward with that Ace of Wands, right? So it took you some time here, Taurus, but you definitely did a lot of healing work. Ace of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles, you're definitely patient when it comes towards new love. You are in a place where you're patient. You're allowing things to happen the way that they should. So I don't feel like you're rushing love right now. Whatever comes to you, comes to you. But with the Ace of Swords to the King of Wands, you definitely do feel truly, in a sense, played by the person you're dealing with. Okay? You feel a little played by them. So remember how I just took a look for them? What was the reason they ended? What was the reason the connection ended for them? Let's take a look for you. Why does Taurus think the connection ended? What was the reason that Taurus thought the connection ended? Okay, we got here the Sun card. Okay, what else? Okay, and then the Knight. Oh, baby, and then the King of Swords. Yeah, Taurus. So the way you thought it ended was that your person here found happiness with someone else. And ideally they did, King of Swords. They found happiness with someone else, and you felt like the person that they found happiness with was who they were pushing you out for. It was like, wow, you're making room for someone else by throwing me out. And keep in mind, Ace of Pentacles to the Star card, they feel like they met their soulmate. So, that's why you felt like it ended. And that's why it did end. They found someone new. They tossed you out. And you were in a position where it was like, well, they found happiness with someone else. If that's it, that's it. I don't think you have any more fight left in you to try to argue over this situation. And I don't think you want to fight for somebody who is basically fighting for someone else and not you. So in regards to where energies are aligning between Taurus and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout February 15th through the 29th. We got here Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and then an Eight of Wands. So, with the Three of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, 10 minus 3 is 7, which you have. So 7 of Pentacles, you're still being patient when it comes towards love. I feel like you're in a place right now, Taurus, where you're focusing on creating happiness and wealth in your life, and not just wealth in the fact of money, wealth and, wealth and health, wealth in abundance and happiness. You're looking for richness in your life right now. That's rich in happiness, rich in wealth, rich in health, all that kind of stuff. You're looking for a beautiful life, which you're working to build for yourself, especially now that you're on your own. And 2 of Wands to the 8 of Wands, you're deciding to direct your attention away from this, right? You're directing your attention away from being the person who was abandoned, and you're directing your attention to starting new beginnings and deciding to say, hey, maybe there's a different chance with somebody else, or maybe there's something better on the horizon. So you're choosing to have a more positive outlook here overall when it comes towards love in the near future. Now, what I really want to understand is why did Taurus's person here feel jaded by Taurus? Like, why the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords? Why did this person feel jaded by Taurus? Okay, Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords, excuse me, and then the 2 of Cups. They felt jaded by you, Taurus, because you couldn't understand the fact that they met someone new, but that's like totally normal. Your response was totally normal. Because keep in mind, right? 7 of Swords minus 5 of Swords was the 2 of Swords. The person you were dealing with made the conscious choice to walk away from you and deal with somebody new. And they feel jaded because you couldn't accept the fact that they met or found a new partner. But if you were with them, Taurus, of course that's going to be something that's hard to accept. So that's not your fault. They shouldn't feel jaded just for that. They should be more understanding of it. They walked away from you for someone else. And you feel jaded for the fact that they met someone new. So you both came out jaded, of course, but whoever you're connecting with over here didn't seem to understand why you were in such a negative space. But the truth be told, you love them. You loved this individual and you wanted to move forward with this individual. So they should have been able to understand at the end of the day. As for the overall outcome between Taurus and this person, let's take a look. Okay, we got here the Moon card, we got here the 6 of Wands, and we got here the Lovers. So as for the outcome that's present, they are going to be on their path with a brand new partner, but so are you, is what I'm seeing here for you guys. With the Moon card to the 6 of Swords, with the Moon card to the 6 of Wands, you are or more so were in a very emotional state, but you're coming out very victorious. You're coming out very successful. You are no longer allowing your attention to be spent on the sadness that this person invoked in you, and you're no longer even drawing your attention to this person. You accepted the situation for what it is, and you're allowing them to have their connection with whoever it is they're dealing with, but also the Lover's card energy being here kind of shows me that you're getting put on a path to new love as well, Taurus. So moving forward, what's coming in for Taurus after this month, man? What's coming in for Taurus in the near future in regards to love? Okay, what do we got here? 10 of Cups, baby. Woohoo! That's what's up. That's what's up, Taurus. Absolutely. It's one of those situations where, look, man, your person over here, they felt like they found their soulmate. They felt like they found like who they needed to be with. And there was a reason why this connection didn't work out, because what's next upon your path is that 10 of Cups. It is that person that gives you total and utter emotional fulfillment. And on top of it, a person that you can possibly start a family with. Someone that you can possibly get married to in the near future. This is what I want to call your person. The Empress card's coming in there as well. The Empress card can represent someone that you may have kids with in the near future, but this is someone you can grow with. And the thing is, Taurus, is that bottom of the deck, the Hierophant card, representing marriage. But the thing is, Taurus, is that the person you were connecting with over here, if they weren't happy with you or happy enough with you to the point where they had to find someone else or found someone else that they considered they were happy with, then they originally were never supposed to be with you. And on your case and your end over here, if someone walked away from you and didn't feel like you were the one, that was something that was hard for you to accept because it was a sting at you, because you felt like you did a lot for this person. But ultimately, it was to prepare you to meet the person who really would be your one, the person who would really appreciate you for who you are and choose to grow with you. Now, the universe is always funny, right? The universe will put you together with somebody to learn some lessons with them. The universe will put you together with somebody to experience something, right? Let's say, for example, you just wanted to experience a relationship. Well, the universe gave you a relationship. But the relationship you truly desire, sometimes we have to knock out the people that can't give that to you in order to put you on the path for the people that can. So you are now being put on the path here, Taurus, to meet your lover, to meet your soulmate, as this person over here already has. And at the bottom of that deck, we do have that Hierophant card, which is a committed relationship is soon coming towards you. And on top of it just being a committed relationship, a fulfilling one that can possibly lead to a marriage in the near future. I love that. King of Cups here to the Hermit card. And all, for your best advice right now, Taurus, right now, focus on just creating that new beginning you were looking at. Because remember, you're not being in this mentality anymore of feeling abandoned by your lover over here. You've let it go. So 5 of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands. Continue staying on that path of focusing on there's always something better ahead is coming, because it is. And with the King of Cups and the Hermit card, save your love. Because when you meet that beautiful person that's going to be manifesting quite soon, you're going to give that person your love. So for right now, don't have a worry in the world. Take this relationship that you've dealt with over here for what it is. Take how the situation went for what it is. And note and acknowledge that there are better things that are coming for you. There is a beautiful lover that is on your path that is coming for you soon. Don't try to make it happen. Don't try to pinpoint when it's going to happen. Just simply allow it to happen. Have faith and let go. Because that will bring this person quicker to you. When you guys consistently are like, okay, Aunt told me a new partner was coming in. I haven't seen it. It's been 2 months. When you're time stamping it, when you're looking for it, you're really pushing it more and more away from you and delaying it more and more. Stay on this Ace of Wands path. Stay on the path right now, Taurus, of focusing on just creating happiness in your life moving forward and just having that belief and that gut feeling that what you want will be yours and that beautiful partner you're waiting for is coming into your life. Let the universe continue to work its magic, because it's working its magic right now to align you to your soulmate, just as the person that may have walked away from you was aligned to what they consider their soulmate. It's going to happen for you. Okay, Taurus? So I'm happy that you guys went through a lot of healing here. I'm happy that you're deciding to let go. And here's the best thing. When you let go of someone who wasn't meant for you, like you are doing now in this situation, and you really get to that point where you just say, fuck it, it's going to be me one day, I'm going to meet my person one day, I just need to chill out and do my thing. When you let go, that's when the universe starts aligning. Because the more you focus or hold on to somebody that isn't meant to stay in your vibration anymore, the more you delay meeting the person who's meant to come into alignment with you. So as you just officially let go, Taurus, your person that you've been waiting for now has the time to no longer be on delay and to start aligning in your reality today. So nonetheless, Taurus, I love it, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Take care. Have a fantastic, awesome, and amazing rest of your February. And I will catch you guys throughout March 2020. I love you guys so much. Have an awesome day. Peace.